next concept is length. As we told that we can produce any length up to 5 kilometers, and there is a question, okay guys, you're very cool that you can produce 5 kilometers, but how are we gonna transport it? Because 5 kilometers is a pretty huge length to transport it, to move it. So our material is pretty flexible, so we can coil it in a special coils with diameter up to 1.5 meter. And once you bring it to your site, you can remove the straps and this material becomes straight again. So you see this is FRP 4mm, which we use as substitution of BRC 142. So if you remove these plastic ties, it becomes straight again. This option is available for diameters of from 4 till 12. This option is available. After 12, bar is so strong, so actually we even have no force to coil it. Anyway, we still can produce any length you need, but in common sense. Let's say if you need FRP 22 of, I don't know, 40 meters, you have to think how you're going to transport it. That's it. Weight and everything going to be still light, but sorry, we can't coil it. Another thing is that we can produce, most of the time, let's say 99%, we produce our bars in 12 meters length. Most of the time. But if our order is more or equal 3 kilometers, because we sell our material not in weight, as still we sell it on length, so we can make specific length. There is an example. You have warehouse. Here is this warehouse. Actually, we use not for production. This 60 meters and this is 42 meters. And we substitute BRC and ground beams here for the material. So we, for your project, we produce 42, we produce 16 in one piece. That's it, because full length is much more than 50 meters. I mean, if we let's say multiply all the lengths here, and the BRC is the same. So we know the BRC has spacing 200 millimeters in checkers. So we know how many bars contains every square meter, and we produce these bars. So you don't have to measure, calculate anything. We do this by ourselves. We just put these bars here, connect with the binding wire in knots. Not in every one you can you can miss some gaps. Some knots. It doesn't really need to be connected in every knot. That's it. That's how we do. But the minimum order should be 3 kilometers to produce specific length. It's because of our let's say our production. We can't make one bar with a special length. And as I told you, the deviation in our let's say our machinery is only 5 millimeters, 1 centimeter, something like that. So it's pretty close. Then let's talk about one idea more. Sometimes, actually, not sometimes, always, if there's a industrial floor, it has cuts. Let's say this is 100 meters and this is 40 meters. It has cuts because nobody cast this slab in once, because forces inside the slab will cause cracks. So that is why people make these cuts here. Sometimes if we, let's say, make the cross section here, we can see that some cut might be, let's say, full, okay? Some cut may be just a part of it. That's it. So in this case, what do we do? So this might be, let's say, cuts just partly like this. So what do we do? When we produce, so obviously here is 20 meters, 20, and here is 25. We produce length of BRC with this specific length. So on site, you don't have to unroll your BRC, you don't have to measure overlapping, because even here, if it's 20 meters, we know that BRC has width 2.4 meters. And the problem is that, first of all, you need overlapping as well. So if you will overlapping 2.4, then you need overlapping 2.4, another overlapping 2.4, 2.4. In the end of the day, you will see that you can divide this BRC without wasting. So this overlapping, first of all, is just a problem for your workers, and it's always wasting of material. As we produce specific length and we mark it with a batch, so all you have to do is just put onto the site and just mount it there without all the things, which is very, very, very useful on site. That's it. So that is thing about length.